All right, so we're in the middle of the island, going on a waterfall hike and trying to get this parrot to
greet us and welcome us.
Say something.
Howdy, cup.
Feeling shy. Maybe the camera is.
Yeah, it could be a little bit, right? Stage fright.
Making him self-conscious. There we go.
Yeah,
we got it once at least. There we go. Sounds a little hungover or something. So how does this hike compare to the one that we did before, as far as like length and intensity? And
I think a little bit shorter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's more like up into the island to a waterfall and then coming back down?
Actually, the whole hike is along the waterfall.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're walking along the waterfall. It's really beautiful.
So it's like a creek with different cascades, pools, and stuff like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds brilliant.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, looking forward to it, yeah. Something different from the beach scene.
It's a nature reserve. So
we pay 100 baht, you said?
100, yeah.
Yeah. Can said that's Ko Phangan National Park.
So I think Tansadet is a quite big area, which is their nature reserve here on Ko Phangan, because there's the Tansadet Waterfall also on the east coast.
I see, like pretty close to the beach or something?
Yeah,
and you could.
We went 4 years ago.
Ah, did we go to the waterfall there?
I think so.
I remember the beach and everything.
Yeah, maybe.
I was recognizing this road and thinking, yeah, that seems like where we went the last time.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is where we're going, Peng.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just starting over here.
Okay.
Yeah. There's two routes to take to this trek, right? One a little bit shorter if you want to go directly to the viewpoint, which is
okay.
Yeah. And I took a long way.
And there's the waterfall. So we're here. They give you such a big thing. It's not really clear where you are, but I guess we're around there or something. Because that's saying Feng. Oh, it's indicating you are here. Oh, okay. And then yesterday, right there. You can see that little sand bridge is sometimes exposed and you can walk it, or yesterday it was covered up.
And we've been kind of cruising around mostly on this side, right? So
yeah, except
here.
You know, the first day when we went
and
did the hike 1, 2 and then boat. The jungle trek begins. So that's Miriam. So last September or so, I think like early September, then I got a message from Victor saying, I'm going to Greece, the western side of Greece, Parga, and doing a camping trip. And he invited me to come along. But it didn't work into my plans for a bunch of reasons. So my Schengen days were running low. I only had like a few days left or something, or a week or something. And then flights were super complicating and expensive trying to get to that part of Greece, so I didn't go for that. But Victor and Miriam went on this camping trip, and so thought that I would let them explain it a little bit. How long was it? Like 10 days or something?
1 week. 1 week.
1 week, okay.
Quite spontaneous also. We're kind of looking a little bit at different destinations in Greece, trying to find a cheap flight. And we found one to, what is the name of the airport? Close to Parga at least.
Yeah, very close.
So Parga on the west coast was kind of the main destination that we had in mind. that we've been looking up and thinking it was a really beautiful place to go visit. And it started off
Left here? Viewpoint or?
let's take a right, that's the longer route.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the whole trip started off like really in a budget fashion of us arriving late to the airport in Greece.
Oh, you mean the flight was...
It's actually quite far. It's like 1.5 hours or something from Parga.
Oh, from the airport to Parga?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
one you usually fly to.
And
Yeah.
Miriam is a little bit more used than me doing it like kind of planned, even though I've been traveling so much in India, but in Europe wise,
Yeah.
this was the first time that I arrived and we decided to hitchhike from the airport with no destination in mind.
Just heading in the direction of Parga, something like that?
Heading in the direction of ocean.
Okay.
That was what we were asking.
Depending on where the rides go or whatever.
Yeah, or like after a while we found like somebody that was working at the airport, right? That would
Oh, okay.
give us a ride to
Uh-huh.
a place that he recommended that we might be able to camp on the ocean side.
I see.
Very late at night.
Like around like 12 midnight or something.
Yeah.
So we
And
had
how much were your flights? Because you told me and they were ridiculously cheap.
We actually flew with a last minute offer with Wing. It's the company.
They were like, it was like $60 round trip or something like that, right?
something like that. Yeah.
From Stockholm.
Sweden.
Yeah.
So then we arrived like around midnight to the ocean, putting up our tent, and then waking up at like a really touristy beach.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's kind of like, okay.
You didn't realize until the morning.
We had no clue where we were.
Yeah. Do you now know where you were?
In that city, kind of right where the airport was.
If you look enough, it's only...
Preveza.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
How did you know?
Because I've looked at flights into that airport before.
Yeah.
And when you told me about it, I was checking the flights to there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we were.
Yeah.
In the city, kind of on the city beach,
Yeah.
a little bit outside.
It's like 10 minutes north of the airport.
Oh,
It's
I see,
like
just really
2
close by.
cars.
Okay.
And from there we made our way along the coast towards Parga, a little bit step by step.
Hitchhiking?
And, I think we took
You got a
taxi.
scooter at some point.
Yeah, that was after a few days. We rented a scooter
Mm-hmm.
after a couple of days in Parga. So camping is actually officially not allowed in Greece.
Yeah,
So-
outside of a campground.
Exactly. So the whole camping experience was always like, okay, I think we're doing something we're not really allowed to do, right?
Yeah.
And we were doing it in places which was quite touristy, at least when it comes to Parga. So it's like really like a charter city kind of.
Yeah.
And there we were, full on hippie vibe.
Yeah.
On the main beach in Parga.
Yeah.
Yeah, sleeping in a tent on the main beach.
Kind of
So it's
under
always-
some trees or something, or?
No, right on the beach actually.
Okay.
For a couple of nights.
Yeah.
Up on a hill at one night in Parga.
But usually when you ask, they say it's forbidden, but when you ask Greek people about it, they say it's fine to camp there.
I think it's more like
Might be nice to know.
they don't want to encourage it. If they, said it's fully legal, do what you want, then there would be all these people camping on the beaches. But as it is, like the chances of a policeman bothering you are very low, and probably worst case scenario, you get a ticket for 50 euros or something.
Yeah. But so, though, with the official rule being then that we're basically not allowed, we took down the tent every morning,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then hid it kind of in some bushes.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, we put up the tent again.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it.
But what really turned me on to the whole experience was then, like you said, renting that motorbike or the scooter,
Uh-huh.
exploring much more of the coastline there on the mainland.
Yeah, because then you got mobility
Exactly.
at a cheap price.
And finding more secluded spots to camp, where we, for one night, were camping out at a place where other people were also camping, which
Okay.
is this beautiful river that goes through a canyon. And,
Oh, the one that you showed me that you're walking through the water?
Exactly.
Okay.
So that was for me the most spectacular scenery there.
Yeah.
So beautiful. I haven't read it myself, but somebody told me like it's mentioned in the Bible as well. It's a very holy place.
So how much would you guess you spent on like that whole week, like flights? I mean, it sounds like a few €100 each or something.
It was like, and then we ate a lot of really nice food.
We
were not cheap on food at all.
Yeah, that was what we were spending money on, like the really nice restaurants, like really enjoying.
Which are
so much.
still not too expensive in Greece generally.
No, so worth it.
€15 for a plate or whatever.
Yeah.
10 euros, like between 10 to 13 euros.
Yeah.
So we spent like, I think 350 euros. I think it was around, not more than 400 euros for 1 day.
Yeah.
About $400 for a week with flights.
With flights, I mean that's
and
like
accommodation.
Yeah, and food, and transportation. I mean, you're talking like basically €1,000 a month.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Like 2009, I had my bicycle, tent, a lot of camping, hostels.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I wish I was a little bit more prepared. Miriam was like, I think I have a sleeping mattress that you could borrow, which ended up being a yoga mat. I was sleeping on a yoga mat for a week.
Yeah.
And some places were camping out with a lot of stones and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was a bit.
That's a crucial one. Like that's maybe more important than the tent.
Yeah.
Because especially in Greece, because it's sunny all the time, you know. So probably not going to get rained on. But
need a sleeping bag. If you're going from June to September or something.
Yeah, just a sheet or sarong or whatever.
But she had a good tent though. It's one of those that's black on the inside, so it doesn't attract the heat.
Okay, I see.
It stays cool when you wake up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah, I see. So even if the sun is beating down on you,
exactly,
it's designed to reflect the sun or something.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yes, I mean overall the trip was really also inspiring. Like I used to have a motorhome, like a really big Mercedes-Benz, which I sold, but I was like on the trip, like just imagining myself coming back with a camper van.
Yeah.
Like really taking my time, you know, going for like a couple of months around Greece with a camper van. Must be epic and also a very budget friendly way to get around.
Exactly, it would be so ultimate and so much to explore. I mean, just the Peloponnese, you could spend so much time. Yeah. And going north from where you were, there's the Grand Canyon of Greece, Vikos Gorge.
Okay.
So in one of my videos on Ko Phangan Island, Thailand, I mentioned that when I'd visited there previously, I'd walked through this jungle area and there were tons of the cicadas or whatever these insects are wailing away. And when I went back, I wasn't hearing them. So here we go. It's happening here. It's really loud.
Reminds me of a little plant I have at home that me and my mom started creating, like this Japanese, how do you call it, trees in a bonsai tree, of which eventually it was just some rocks that the roots were on top of, so it's not under the dirt anymore. It kind of looks a little bit like that, like all
so
the
how
roots,
big is this?
The one I have at home we made like this size.
Okay.
Basically. But all the roots are like around a rock instead. Like,
is there water there?
Yeah, I keep watering it. Maybe some of the roots go underneath
But it's
a little
not
bit.
sitting in water. It's just a little water every once in a while.
There's like a rock and a little bit of a gravel around the rock, you know?
Huh.
I've had it for like 35 years or something.
The same one?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It gets more and more beautiful, but it kind of reminds me a little bit about that the roots are above ground like that, just on rocks.
I see, yeah.
It looks cool, I think.
Yeah, because you don't see that often.
Yeah. Nature is magic. So beautiful.
I didn't realize bonsai trees would last that long. So it's been like the same height the whole time?
Yeah. Because you cut it in a certain way, right? The branches to make it not grow too big.
Oh, you mean is a bonsai the same as like as a big tree, but it's just the way you cut it that it stops its growth?
I think so. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's I think you can create it from many different types of plants, but
okay.
Yeah. I don't want to butcher the philosophy of bonsai trees here.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. For all the bonsai experts out there, I'm sorry if I butchered that.
Yeah, feel free to fill us in with some expert info.
Yeah.
That might be a good thumbnail. Me drinking almond milk with you doing a handstand in the background.
Yeah? Did you get a picture of that?
Yeah, I just like turned as you were doing it. We'll see how it turned out. Want to try? It's good. It's unique. I guess it's the sunflower seeds that give it a little different taste. You want to try it? Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Tastes a little bit like soy milk. Like the Vita milk you drank before.
Yeah. And yet, quite unique. It's because of the sunflower seeds adds another, because it's the coconut, or I mean it's almond. I mean you have a weird mix of like almond, sunflower seeds, coconut sweetener.
That's good.
Yeah. It's very kind of hearty. Domsila viewpoint. Whoa. Nice. Mission accomplished.
Such a beautiful view. See out all the way over the ocean from here.
Yeah, you can see Koh Samui.
Yeah. What you have down here is also Tongsala, the pier where you arrive to Ko Phangan.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna catch one. Ready?
Okay.
What color do you want?
The oranger the better.
Ooh, that one. I think it's big one. Okay. They don't look like they have teeth though. Oh, look at the black one. Huh?
Yeah, that thing is
That's the
massive.
boss. Shit, okay, I'm gonna pet one. Come on, come up to surface. Oh! This one.
He's curious. That cheese might help.
Oh, that was a slimy here.
Yeah. Do not feed the alligators. I think that's a joke.
Milk, though, like this.
Yeah. Yeah, they just kind of seem unreal because you have that association with the little goldfish.
Yeah, and also because I've seen them on so many tattoos, like the Japanese koi fish tattoo.
This is the entrance to the park. We finished the hike. Back to our motorbikes. All right, let's cruise.